sure somebody on YouTube will tell me what I've done wrong there. And hopefully, you tell me what I've done wrong before I put it in the water. Hello, YouTube. And welcome back to the greatest sailing channel of all time. Sorry, again, I made the same mistake. The greatest YouTube channel of all time. Welcome back. So I've got my brother here. He's filming for other things. And I'm filming for the YouTube. I think on the last episode, what was I doing? I was starting to take the rudder out, and I did the mast step. The mast step is done. Started to drop the rudder, and then I had to wait for hoses and things like that, or for a new packing hose for the rudder. And since then, I'm pretty caught up on my videos now, actually. I don't have any videos ready to post on YouTube, so that rudder being dropped was like, that just happened. Same with this will have just happened, what we're doing here today, by the time you watch it. I had to wait 7 business days to order a new packing hose for the rudder, so in that downtime I didn't film any of it, but I ended up completely taking my prop shaft off, taking the prop coupler off. It was a whole can of worms, I can assure you of that. And taking the old prop off, I've got a new prop, a new shaft coupler. I'm also going to install a shaft saver and a dripless seal, and then put the prop back on, hopefully all in this video. That is what we're doing today. And then maybe in another video I'll take a video of putting the what's it called, the rudder back up, which will hopefully be very uneventful and easy. But I'm gonna get started here. It's time for me to get going. And there is my kitty right there. She's so cute. She's a good girl. Who's such a good girl? Who's such a good girl? Who's such a good girl? Making squeaks. Are you squeaking? Oh. Ooh, she's angry. Alright, let's get going. Here we are, the naked boat, and this is my I got a new feathering prop, which we'll see if we put this on yet. And that's my old prop, old cutlass bearing. And this is the old shaft coupler, prop shaft coupler, which I had to get a new one. I had to end up drilling out this bolt head snapped off in there, and I had to drill it out, and then it's just really heavily corroded, so I got a new one. Here's the prop shaft, and then here's the dripless seal. This is the new coupler. We're gonna put it in. Been waiting. Alrighty.
There's the shaft.
Yep.
Down there.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna slide this on, and this, and ultimately I have to get the shaft saver and the coupling back on, which is that. So, and then I start working on this again. And per the instructions, it says to use soap, not any sort of grease, because it will mess with the things where the soap will just go away.
What does the stripless shaft seal do?
It just
compared to the other one.
The other one dripped. That's what it sounds like. The other one that was in there was a hose and some packing, and it prevents it from it. Or the other one just drips, has a constant drip of salt water. Where this is a dripless seal, so it doesn't drip salt water into my boat. And both between the dripless and the other seal are good, but I just, they're both, I think, equally as reliable as one another. But the problem with the dripping salt water in the engine it becomes a salt, environment. So salt just crystallizes and there's just salt everywhere. So and everything starts to corrode, and it's a hot place with hot salt water. It's just not a good, it's not good for things. So. You might actually have to be on the other end.
Okay.
And push against. Yeah.
Okay, I'm holding it. Push. Okay, I'm pushing. Are you good? Yeah. Okay. So, what does the coupling do?
Bolts it to the transmission. Bolts the shaft to the transmission. I can't get the coupling on in that room because I don't know, I'm still thinking it through, but I can't get that shaft coupling on because it's so stiff. And if obviously I push back, it pushes against this. So I think I'm gonna put a board between the transmission and the coupling, and then back here hammer it on. Didn't realize this was going to be legitimately a two-person job, so good thing got my brother here. What I'm looking for is the set holes.
Alright, I'm gonna start with light taps.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Alrighty, we got it on. The holes are lined up, so I'm going to put the set screws in, and then we're going to start putting the shaft saver on. Alrighty, so I'm going to get ready to install this as the next phase here. And so let me think about it. So this side needs to go on the side of the cup link. So it needs to go in facing this way, I believe. Alrighty, I've gotten this far, and getting that coupler on or the shaft saver on partially. It's not all the way on. I got to bolt it to the transmission and then bolt it to the coupler. And that was, I didn't record it. My brother had to go get food. He had some friends stop by. He had to go get food, and I'm actually gonna message him, tell him to bring me some food when he comes back, because I am hungry. And but I got that far, and yeah, now I'm gonna bolt it on. It was hard. That's what I'm trying to say here. It was hard. It wasn't easy. So I'm gonna keep going though. Alrighty, so I've got one side on, bolted on officially to the transmission. Now I've got to bolt the cup link on to the shaft saver. So, see how that goes. My God, I think that doesn't. How does that not fit? Oh, let's think here. I needed to bolt it onto the coupler first. I needed to leave these in here. I think I get it. I think I just need to back off. I just need to back that off. So now what I've done, I don't know if you can see, but I marked it here because I have to put, so I've got this coupled on here finally, and now I have to push this back an inch and then set it. What I need to do is put some actually Loctite on these screw heads before I do that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm shaking like a wet dog because I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm shaking like a wet dog. Alrighty, we are getting somewhere. I've got both of those set screws in. So there's two on each side. One of them acts as a jam nut, and then they are Loctited in. And I've got these clamps down. I'm going to put these clamps down now. And then I've got to do a bleed hose, an air hose, you know, whatever. And then I've got to lock these off as well. And then I think I'm done in here. And the only way to know this works is when I put it in the water. There's going to be a lot of testing going on when I put this boat back in the water, that is for sure. Alrighty, I've got that doubly secured, locked off, not going anywhere. And then the hose runs. I'm usually a P-clamp kind of guy, but I'm out. So I did the zip tie clamps. There, and then it runs out through here. Follows the vent hose up, over, and so it goes really high as it possibly can. And then just in case, which it shouldn't, but just in case it does drip, it should just drip nothing. So, but yeah, let's. Oh, that was a ton of work. But now I'm gonna go take a look at the prop, see what the hell is going on with that situation. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do a dry fit first. Spray the cutlass bearing to see if that helps with the squeaking, because I think that's why. It's just the cutlass bearing's dry. I think that's why it's squeaking. Yeah. Now what I have to do is mark where it sits, so that when I put the key in, that it goes to the same spot. Jeez. Got it off. Seeing that key slide down. Alright, this should be it. Got it on. Only dropped it once. It says you don't have to, but you can. I'm going to because you can. But Loctite on these nuts that, with these Allen bolts that lock the hub in place. I'm gonna put some Loctite in there really quick. Sweet. Not done. I do have to grease it. Now I gotta put grease. I gotta look and read how to do that.
How often do you need to grease it?
I don't think for years. I think probably every time you take it out.
Are you just trying to get it to come out of everywhere?
Yeah, it says to come out of the seams or whatever. Ooh, shit. I'm sure somebody on YouTube will tell me what I've done wrong there, and hopefully you tell me what I've done wrong before I put it in the water.
Is it for the blades?
Yeah, it's for it to, so that, you know, it keeps it folding in smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even when it's like cold and for years to come, it said.
Do you notice a difference when you
Yeah, it feels a
move
bit
it around now?
less grindy.
Because it's a feathering prop.
Feathering prop. So when I'm sailing, when I stop motoring, it'll do that.
Which gives it less friction.
Yeah, it's like, I can't remember what it is, but it's like 500 pounds of, when it's like this. It's the equivalent to like 500 pounds of pressure.
Drag.
It's like throwing a bucket over the boat. 5-gallon bucket. So I figured add some weight.
I mean...
And I'm a bad sailor. And so I'll take...
that'll probably knock off like maybe a week or two.
I think I did the math. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, in the long run, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not cheap. But I'm adding a bunch of weight to the boat too, so I'll be slowing I'll be slowing the boat down, especially when I leave. The boat will be really heavy with all the stuff I have on the boat. So like this, I think will compensate for all that. Will help compensate for all that weight. And so where this will help a lot too, I think, is when I have really light winds, and I'm just trying to inch the boat along. This will make a huge difference. So that was the idea behind it. But I did it. Got it all done.
What'd you do today?
I got the shaft saver installed. We got the prop shaft installed, shaft saver installed, shaft coupler installed onto the shaft saver, and then I installed the dripless seal and ran the hose for the dripless seal. And now I've installed the prop. And this is a job that hasn't come easy. But and it clears the rudder, so that's good. So thank you for watching. My cat's upstairs. I don't want to go upstairs, but we'll do the other cat here. Thank you for watching. What do I usually say? Oliver out or Sailing Phoenix out?
Sailing Phoenix.
Sailing Phoenix is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.